Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Yunus ibn Abdul Rahman. You say his name and you feel like smiling. What an amazing companion. One of the greatest companions of Imam al-Ridha alayhi salam, and before him Imam al-Kadhim alayhi salam. It is narrated that he is called Salman of his time. This companion is amongst the great scholars and the most authentic, the most reliable of the narrators of hadith. Keshi has got pages and pages about him, about how much he's praised by the Ahlul Bayt and the different stories that happen. One of the very important things about this companion is that straight after the martyrdom of Imam al-Kadhim alayhi salam, as you know, some of the big companions, some of the big names of the Shias claimed that Imam Kadhim had not attained martyrdom and that he had gone into ghaiba, that he's the qa'im of the Ahlul Bayt, and therefore they refused to give the money back, the money that they collected as khums, back to Imam Ridha alayhi salam in the whole system of network of the representatives. It is Yunus Abdul Rahman who came and really spent a lot of time and energy and dedicated his life to bring about the Shias to understand that no, Imam Kadhim has attained martyrdom and that Imam Ridha is the rightful successor to the Ahlul Bayt. And he succeeded within a few months. Despite being offered so much money by these people, he stood his ground, and within a few months it was all over. I'd like to mention two stories about him amongst the different things that we can say. One of the stories is this, that he's sitting in the house of Imam Ridha alayhi salam, and there's a knock on the door, and there's a caravan that's come from Basra. These are Shias that have come from Basra, from south. Imam Ridha tells Yunus, go to the room next door, behind the curtain basically. I don't want them to know that you're around. So Yunus goes and hides kind of behind the curtain or in a different room. And these companions come and they sit with the Imam and they discuss different things that are happening in Basra, and they say so much negative about Yunus ibn Abdul Rahman. They complain to the Imam and they use very bad words regarding Yunus. Imam Ridha doesn't say anything. He just puts his head down. He doesn't say anything for different reasons that are mentioned in history, or that can be discussed in history. In any case, these individuals then they ask permission, they leave the presence of Imam Ridha alayhi salam, and the Imam turns to Yunus and says, Yunus, come out. And the hadith says that Yunus comes out and he's crying. He feels really sad. He comes out, tears in his eyes, and tells the Imam that my life be sacrificed for you. How sad it is that I spend my life defending your Tashayyu and teaching our Shias about our madhab, but look what position I have in their eyes. Look at what the Imam says. It's difficult to be a person who is spreading the words of the Ahlul Bayt. It's not easy, but look what the Imam says. He says, oh Yunus, why are you worried? Your Imam is pleased with you. He says, your Imam is pleased with you, you don't have to worry. And then he tells him, imagine that you had a precious thing in your hand and the people would say that this is something not worth anything. It remains precious. The Imam is pleased with you. One more story. It is reported that one of the companions of Imam Hassan Askari, the 11th Imam, he falls very ill, and because of that he's in bed, and the 11th Imam comes to visit him. So he comes to visit him to his house, and the Imam enters, greets him, etc. and he's sitting at his bedside table, and he realizes there's a book near this companion. So he picks up the book, and this book is a book that was written by Yunus ibn Abdul Rahman. The report says that Imam al-Hassan Askari read the book every single page. He would turn one page after the other. From cover to cover he went through the book. And then he praised Yunus ibn Abdul Rahman. He says, may Allah have mercy on Yunus. What a book he has written. This is the story of this amazing companion that we pray inshallah that we are counted amongst such amazing people and companions of our Imams.